Hi, my name is Dorian Howell, and I'm going to show you how to stretch your forearm muscles. The two major stretches I'm going to show you is for your wrist flexor muscles, or also it's your forehand if you play tennis. And then after that, I'm going to then show you how to stretch your wrist extendor muscles, which would be, if you were playing tennis, your backhand muscles. And these are the two major forearm muscles. And these two muscles are awesome, and now I'm going to show you it. The reasons to stretch your forearm muscles is if you have tightness of the wrist, numbness in your hands. Stretching your forearm muscles can possibly erase or lessen the pain you have in your hands if you have numbness of your hands. Now I'm going to show you the basic functions of first is your forehand or your wrist flexor muscles. Both of the wrist flexor and extender muscles help when you grip something like this. You can notice my blood vessels are expanding slightly. And same thing here. You'll notice slightly little bit of muscles contracting. That's one function of both of these muscles. The next is moving of the wrist. If you're going to lift your hand up like this from this position, this will be your wrist flexor muscles. And then if you're doing like a backhand motion, like you should not be using your backhand using the wrist for your backhand, but most people do in tennis. And with the wrist, lift it up, and you can see slight flexion of the muscle here, which this muscle here, which would be your backhand, would be the wrist extendor muscles, and this is the wrist flexor muscles. Now how to stretch both these muscles. I'm going to start with the wrist flexor muscles, or your forehand side. And you can stretch your forehand simply by doing one finger at a time, stretching it back, just comfortably, as far back as you feel tension. Do the fingers first. This will stretch your hand muscles right here. And then you can do all your fingers here, except for the thumb. And that you will feel a stretch here. That's the most common stretch, is using your whole hand. And you can let your wrist down. You can have your elbow on your thigh, have your hand up like this to get extra leverage, and you press down and you'll feel a nice stretch in your wrist flexor muscles. The next one, which I like to do, is same thing, but you're going to use your palm here on slightly your palm here too, which will try to push your palm slightly more down. Again, this could hurt you if you put too much pressure, so I'd suggest doing one finger at a time first, and then slightly trying this variation, and then the final variation is your palm against your other palm slightly, and go down. And this is a very nice stretch. And now for the backhand or the wrist extendor muscles. And the extender muscles, like I said before, is this motion here. To stretch this muscle, you're going to go this way. And if you're very flexible, you can go all the way down like this. And once you get to the point where you go all the way down, and you'll feel a nice stretch here, make a fist first, and then go down, and you'll feel it come all the way into here. This is a nice stretch. Now to stretch the thumb, have the palm facing towards you, and you're just going to bring the thumb, pushing it towards your elbow here. And that will stretch your thumb. You will feel it in this part of your hand here. And you're just going to do this a few times. You're going to do it on both hands. Both of these stretches you're going to do on both your hands. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to make a diamond almost, or I call it a diamond. It sort of like looks like eye if you have it like this, and this will stretch your muscles here too. These stretches will help with your hands. My name is Dorian Howell, and share this video, embed this video.